Welcome in, welcome in. This is the stream for round 1 of War League Season 2. I'm going to be trying to stream a lot of my games from this season. Bear with me a moment while I get some of these things moved around. I have never streamed with Vassal before, so that's going to be a little bit of a change. Bless me. Sorry about that. Yeah, let me see if I can get some of this stuff moved around a little bit to maybe make it a little bit bigger. Will Vassal get bigger? Yes, it will. Okay, that's exciting. Cool. Let me see how big I can get this guy up on the screen. Okay, that's as big as it'll go. Cool. Alrighty. So then, actually don't really need those extra hexes terribly much either. Sorry. Again, I've literally never tried this before with Vassal. Let's pull him up to there. Yeah, if you're in the chat, bear with me. We'll get more into this thing shortly. Oops, nope, that's not what you were supposed to stay there. And then you get bigger. Okay, beautiful. Let's see if I can post this guy to a few places. Yep, looks like we are live. That's good. I gotta post the link, and then we'll get underway with this. Again, sorry if you're already here. Bear with me while I get things set up. I don't really know if there's a place to post this, so I'll just do it there. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful. I think I got everything posted up. So, welcome in. If you don't know what War League is a Team Heroscape online event. So what that means is we have teams of multiple players. In this case, all the teams are either 6 or 7 players. And each week, you match up against a different team, and you have 5 players play against 5 players from the other team, and the winner is whoever wins 3 or more games of those 5. So, I am the captain of one of the teams for this year's War League. We have 8 teams. I am the captain of sponsoredby.org, as you can probably guess why it's named that. You might notice there's no teams named Sponsored by Battle Network. Just saying. Anyhow, so we have my team's roster for this year is myself. We have playing today, we have OG Blaha, who's on my team. We also have IHA and Hush That Fuss and It's Buzzy, who are also going to be playing later this week. And then the 2 players from our team this week that have a bye, because we have more players than number of slots each week, each team will be basically have rotating byes. The other 2 members of our team are Roguescaper and Wolf Hunter. So that is our team. This event is the tripod draft. So each player submitted 3 pods, and then there was a drafting process. I think I got this started too late to see the draft, unfortunately. So I don't actually know how that played out, or even who is who, really. Let's see. Okay, so Night of Light is Red Squad, according to this. That's good. So that means Night of Light has the Axe Grinders and the Wormlings. And then that would make OG Blah, my teammate, be on the bottom side. That would be blue. Or it was blue. It still is blue. You just can't see it. With the Frostclaw Paladins pod and then the Axe Grinders. Nope, not Axe Grinders. Ashra, sorry. Warriors of Ashra pod. So those are the armies that we're working with here. Again, I don't know how the draft went down. Yeah, I don't know how the draft went down. I also have never used this iteration of Vassal before, so I don't really know what those order markers are. I think that they're saying that there are order markers on all of those things that we see on the right-hand side, and then they'll get revealed as the 1, 2, 3X. Yeah, I think that's right. Sorry, I'm very new to this. And we have round 1 initiative. OG Blaha wins it. We have order markers 2 on Ashra, 2 on Bears, and then it looks like Night of Light is opening with a pure Wormling open. Yeah, I think that makes sense for Night of Light. Basically, you're going to try and trade Wormlings for Ashra. So the sub-matchups here that are good for Night of Light is Wormlings into Ashra and Axe Grinders into Frostclaws. So OG Blaha wants to achieve the flip side of those. So Frostclaws into Wormlings and then Ashra into Axe Grinders. It looks like Order Marker 1 is on the Bears. So we get Thorgrim bonding up onto road and then Bears running 1 up onto road next to Thorgrim and then 2 up into the middle. I wonder where OG has the order markers. I kind of think it's going to be Bears, Astra, Bears. It could be Bears, Astra, Astra. I hope it's not. That would be bad for us. Again, I have a very strong rooting interest here. I will be rooting for OG Blaha. This is the first game of this week's matchup. So we have OG here, and then later on this week, we have the other games. Let's see if I can remember them off the top of my head. I play Bible Man. IHA plays Mike Oyeo. Oh, damn. I'm going to have to look him up. I'm bad at knowing things. I have it on my other screen. What else do we have going on this week? We have Hush That Fuss playing Nico, and then It's Buzzy playing Zach and Doe. So those are those matchups. I have no idea if anyone's even here. If you're here, let me know. I might be talking to myself, but that's fine. I don't mind talking to myself. I do that a lot. Okay. We've got, order marker 1 on red. Probably guessing it's going to go red, blue, red from Knight of Light. Oh, that's a good roll. All right, Bears block it. That's good. Wormlings wounding Bears would be really bad. Like, if that happens, the Knight of Light just probably wins. I'm guessing that the draft went no ban, because I don't see what could have possibly gotten banned. And we have blue move up. Man. So I think this is a smart play from Knight of Light, because I don't think the 2 is on Frostcalls like ever for OG, unfortunately. So I think that, while this looks kind of risky, because like, yeah, Bears could catch them in practice, I just don't think they are. Yeah, the 2's on Ashra. I think that the 2 is just like always on Ashra with OG's order markers, which is a little bit of an announcement issue with the way this played out, because the Wormlings get to just be free. With how aggressive the Ashra are being, I feel like the 3's got to be on Bears. Because you don't want to be aggressive with Ashra here and then have Wormlings come in and kill those 2 Ashra, which is exactly what would happen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good news is Wormlings from the back can't get to them. Oh, no, I'm wrong. So 2's on reds. Okay. And then the 3 will be on blue. Probably going to see another... Oh, nope. Yeah, we're just going to come in. And take the 5v4 on a bear. I mean, that's fair. OG had Bears on low ground, so he's giving this up. And 3. Oh, Bears is dead. Damn. Yeah, that hurts. Not a good spot to put the Bears. I mean, yeah, it's tough. I think OG's trying to get like board control to be able to push the Wormlings back, but then you give up that 5v4, and sometimes you just lose a bear immediately. Now, I'm guessing... I feel like a red should try to kill an Asher here. Maybe you bring up another blue and hit like double bear, trying to get a 2 for 2 or something, but I'm not sure. Also, apologies. I am going to be eating while I do this stream. I'll try and mute myself, but I haven't been able to eat since this morning, and this is going to take who knows how long, so apologies for that. Sorry, I am still here. Where am I doing? Yes. Let's do it that way. All right, and we see the red Wormling come in, and it does go for the Ash for an Ashra. Makes perfect sense. Gets it. 2 skulls is enough to auto-kill an Ashra. 3's on bears. That's good, but I think it doesn't matter. I frankly, I think Knight of Light has already won this game. We'll see if that comes to fruition. This opening was just absurdly good trades. So we're going to see Thorgrim use the road to run around to the far side and hit the blue Wormling. That makes some sense. I think we're out of range of another blue Wormling. Oh, that's enough. Love to see that. Love to see that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So Wormlings, blue Wormlings, Thorgrim is next to height there, but blue Wormlings can't get to that height out of the start zone in one move. We're going to see this one bear. Hey, how's it going? I just work here. Welcome in. Welcome in. And then we're going to see one bear. I hate that spot. No, I hate this spot with those. No, this is... Why are you going this aggressively? The order marker 3 is on blue Wormlings, and he can now get 2 blue Wormlings to engage those 2 forward Frostclaws. Those Frostclaws needed to be back out of blue Wormling range. So we get the kill on the red Wormling, but I don't understand. I'm wrong. It's on Axa Grinders, who can also get there. So, like, Okay, yeah, I have no idea why those 2 Frost Claws moved that forward aggressively. That Frost Claw on the road is just dead now to Active Grinders. And going into round 2, we're going to have lost 2 Bears and an Ashura in exchange for 2 Wormlings and board control. Not good. Night of Light's going to have the 1 on Axe Grinders like always. And if Night of Light gets the switch, he's just going to kill another Frostclaw and start putting wounds on Thorgrim. Yeah, Bear's just dead. Right? And then, like, this is up. This is bad. This is bad. There's no sugarcoating that. Night of Light has just basically won this game, as I said already. I like the way Night of Light played it. Basically, he's playing this as a 3-wave army where you get a ping opening with the Wormlings going into the Axe Grinders mid-game and then still having Wormlings left around for the late game. Seems pretty reasonable to me. I mean, maybe Ashura can get in there, but there's only 2 Ashura developed. As gross as this is, I think you got to put Order Marker 1 going the next round as OG on the Bears and just, like, pray that you win initiative. I think when you lose initiative, you lose the game, like, 100% of the time, so you probably just try that. And we lose initiative. Yeah, this switch is just it. So we're going to see Frost Claws get obliterated here. This might be a short stream, y'all. Someone Discord messaged something or other. All right, unrelated. Unrelated. Yep, so Axe Grinders, yep, exactly. We get two get up to even ground on that 1 Frost Claw. I mean, maybe it survives the 2 4v4, but, like, probably not. Yep, Frost Claw's dead. Oh, it's interesting. It moved the thing around on me. I'm going to have to figure out what the draft was afterwards from OG. Yeah. I really wonder what happened in this draft here. We did prep it a bit, but I don't want to give it too much away here because we might end up playing something similar in a future round. And I don't actually know who had the decisions in this one. So I'm curious to see what the draft went by afterwards. OG rolls 4 for 4 on defense. Great. Great. So Thorgrim took 2? Yep, Thorgrim took 2. 1 is on Ashura. He didn't even go for it. That's interesting. He's just counting out the Bears. But, like, now you need the Ashura pod to solo, like, the entire army. Oh, Night of Light blocks it. The 3 for 3, too. Jesus. Again, like, not that it matters, right? This game's over. But that's the thing with formats like Tripod Draft, though. Like, the game can just be over immediately. You can have, like, a close game in paper, and then if one person gets the sub matchup they needed right off the bat, like, it's just over, right? Like, there's no recovering from those big losses. And then that initiative switch with Axe Grinders. I'm trying to think what I would have done differently here. I don't know. Maybe, like, pure frost. Yeah, I think, like, pure frost claw opening. Anticipating some Wormlings coming out there and not lose the Ashura. But, like, don't put the Frost Claws on low ground. Like, if you win initiative, you got to back up and have the Frost Claws on height to have them defensively. Or just, like, pull them way the far back. Overextending Frost Claws when you win initiative is a recipe for disaster. Ashura whiff. Love to see it. Love to see the Ashura whiff right off the bat here. Glad to see that we're saving all of our luck for future games. Another Ashura whiff. Sweet. Yeah, it's going to be a real short stream, y'all. Theoretically, we have the chance of an initiative switch here as the OG, but like we're not going to have any Ashura left alive for that unless they all block on Order Marker 3, which is possible. I mean, you certainly have to play for that. Like, you just send in Ashura, try to get a few kills, hope they block everything, and get more kills off the initiative switch. I actually wonder whether OG has the Order Marker 3 on Wormlings. I think it's a pretty good shot he does. Oh, sorry, whether Knight of Light has the Order Marker 3 on Wormlings. I would not be surprised at all if he does. We've got all those Axe Grinders up on height already, not wanting to move out. And red Wormlings are just amazing at killing Ashra. So I would be somewhat yeah, exactly, and we do see that. Knight of Light has a 3 on red Wormlings. I think this makes perfect sense. You're anticipating that by the mid round there's going to be Ashra in the middle of the map. So now you're going to send out 2 red Wormlings to go take shots. Yep, we get the 3v1. 2 skulls auto kill. Ashra gone. I don't think that Ashra had the second defense, but it doesn't matter. So yeah, doesn't matter. So that Frostclaw had height plus Thorgrim plus jungle. The red Wormling rolled 1 skull, and it took it. Holy hell. Yeah, no, this is good. All right, so like, meta strategy, you want to put all of your bad luck into one of the 5 games in this format, so that for the other 4 games, you stack up your good luck in those games, and then you end up going 4-1 and win the week. So like, that's what we prepped for, actually. I kind of told OG going into this game, like, we need you to have the worst possible luck. Like, get 5 people's worth of bad luck out of the way, and then we're going to be golden for the rest of the week. I'll leave you to believe whether that's true or not. Yeah. This is about a 0 win condition. It's like, it's hard to be this screwed in a Heroscape game with this much stuff kind of still on the board. I don't know. It's not that much stuff, but like, max. I tried, I don't know how. If I like pull it over, it doesn't get bigger. I'm not sure. I'll have to work on that with Vassal before the next stream. So I've never streamed with Vassal before, and a little bit of technical difficulties getting it bigger. I will have to work. Actually, I wonder if I do that. Yeah, even if I make it bigger there, like it's still the same size. It's just corrupting my screen with all this white space. I'll ask somebody. Rye Guy probably knows how to do it. He's been running the auto streams for this, so I'll figure that out. We have our next 3 games are going to be. I'll be on Thursday. I'm going to try and stream all 3 of those. Hopefully, I can get the setup a little bit better for Vassal by then. This was sort of a test. All right, hold control and scroll wheel up. All right, I'll give that a shot. Oh, beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, I just work here. All righty. Let's give that a try. Let's see how big we can make this then. Let's go again. Woo, that's pretty. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you much. Oh, now I got to make me big. Now I got to make me smaller. Goodbye. Yeah. Drop this guy down a little bit. Good calls. Good calls. Thank you all. There we go. Now we got a better layout. I mean, I don't know what you do as a Hail Mary here as OG. Like, you just lose. It doesn't matter. There's no way to assault that axe grinder position with anything you have. Yeah. This is beyond the, I think you go get dinner. I think that's what you do at this point in the game. Wonder whether it's still going on or not, actually. Sorry about that. It looked like OG was having some technical difficulty with the order markers box. Not sure what happened. I guess this order marker was on bears. And that we're just believing him. There was some post on Discord about the order marker not working. I really don't know. I haven't used Vassal once since the end of last season and now. So I'm unfortunately very little Vassal help. I'm learning as I go for this first week. Another bear on low ground. There's been a lot of that this game. We're going to have to work on that going to week 2. Yeah, it's like part of the downside. Well, with the more structured software like this, with like actual hexes where you have to put stuff and like where the software is running the game, it gives you more upside with that working for you. But then at the same time, if something goes wrong and you're not sure what to do, it's really hard to recover from that. Whereas like with OHS, Google Docs software, right? Then with that, you're basically in charge of doing almost everything yourself, but it's very easy to recover any problem because you can just click and drag things to move them wherever you want them to be. A little bit less so with the order markers, but yeah, we'll see. I'm not sure. All right, so we're going into round 3 now. Oh, I mean, like, what's your Hail Mary here? 2 Ashra, 1 bear with a 2-life Thorgrim. I have no idea. I mean, you need Mika to solo. You probably start dropping Flyboys at some point in here, but I don't know. How many Axe Grinders are dead? 0. 0 Axe Grinders are dead. Alrighty. This is a good game state. And I was going to say, like, if you could trade the Flyboys for some amount of the Axe Grinders, it gives Mika a better shot, but you can't trade him for that many. And with all of them left, like, a squad or more is going to reach Mika no matter what happens. OG wins initiative. We have Ashra, Flyboys, Mika. It's interesting. I feel like that 3 is on Flyboys, hoping to lose initiative and then get a second one on the map across the switch for like 3 attacks there. The ones on Ashra, they come in. If you're, let's see, we have yeah, blocks it. Nice. Well, not nice, but nice. We get 2 skulls. Can we kill something? Oh, we were so close to killing something. I just wanted him to kill something. Not happening. Not happening. All right, so Night Elite has the 1 on Red Wormlings. I think that makes sense. You got to take out a few Ashra. Like, your loss condition is that 2 Ashra just never die this round. And so this way you give yourself the best shot to kill at least 1 of them, maybe 2 of them. We're going to get a 3v2 off here, and it dies. Of course it does. So we're down to 1 Ashra. As OG, no matter what happens, and it may well still die here. With another order marker on Ashra, you're just taking this shot with a Red Wormling. Yep, makes perfect sense. It's going to be a 3v1. They're both on level 3. Oh, okay. I guess we're just going to engage. It really doesn't matter where you put your red Wormling. If it rolls 3 skulls, the Ashra is going to die. Pro tip right there. Roll 3 skulls. Roll 3 out of 3 skulls when you're on offense. Yeah, this is brutal. Man, this... I mean, I know I've known the game was lost since like mid-round 1, but still, everything's still gone wrong beyond that point somehow. Again, that's the strategy. Use all your bad luck in one setting. All right, 2s on dwarves. Yep, makes sense. So from Night of Light's perspective there, the idea is 1 order marker on Wormlings to clear out what's left of the Ashra, and then send in Axe Grinders to deal with the Frostclaw and Thorgrim, and then probably the 3 is also on dwarves, where you can then take Wannick to start that clock countdown timer going on, and then be able to start moving aggressively to get back towards... Oh, wow, there's some defense. Let's go, OG. All right. You know, probably a little too late, but that's okay. We can try. Nope, we block another one. Okay, there we go. That's defense. That is defense. Two's probably on Ashra, though. Oh, the two was already on Ashra and was already burned, right? That was back-to-backs. 1 Flyboy comes in now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, the good news is that Axe Grinder can't get to him yet, but a different one can. So he's going to have height on a different Axe Grinder is going to come in. We actually do get the kill. We killed an Axe Grinder. Let's go. You're going to go engage that guy now with a dwarf from low ground, probably. Yep. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. So that was the only one that could get to him. So we do that. And then we also take Wannick. Like I said, that makes perfect sense. This is what you want to be using your Axe Grinders for here. And then probably going to take the attack on the bear. You'd really like to kill that bear, because if you do, you free up the Axe Grinder not next to Thorgrim to then go into the start zone and start the attacking shit there. So like if you get the bear here, then that Axe Grinder can go engage both Mika and Eldgrim in the start zone and start hitting Mika, which is what you're going to need here towards the end. Let's see what we got. I don't know what the order of these attacks was. Oh, yeah, okay, so the first attack was on the left side against the Flyboy, which was blocked. I'm going to have to keep scrolling this software. It keeps repopulating me. Man, why does it keep doing that? The Vassal software keeps jumping me around. Every time somebody like puts a figure out somewhere right on the map, it's like auto-scrolling my stuff. Okay, D20 is for Wannick, which is going to go on Eldgrim, probably. I mean, yeah, it's still just like, you know, miracle time. There's still 3 red Wormlings left on the map too, Jesus. I just work here. Let me give that a shot. Thank you very much. Let's see if I can find how to get to preferences. It's probably that icon. Is that right? Nope. That looks like an order marker. That's not preferences. Tools. Preferences. Let's go. Okay. If I remember right, they don't take effect until the next game, so this won't happen for this game. Let me see. A bit of a Vassal tutorial as I learned myself. Preferences. So you said deselect follow last action. Let's see. Nope, that would be me. Huh. Not sure what it is. Do you know which one of those settings it is that I'm looking at here? Oh, I bet it's center on opponent's moves. Could it be center on opponent's moves? Let's give that one a shot and see if that's it. And let me get out of here. We can go back to see the game. So this order marker was on Axe Grinders for Night of Light, who did win initiative. And let's see what happens. The Flyboy does block it. Let's see what the order markers are. We have all the order markers on Flyboys. I actually like that for OG. I think that's your only like remote Hail Maryness in the slightest. So he just attacked Eldgrim, and I don't like that. Eldgrim's now going to go on the Flyboys, I think, and give them better move. I would have sent that attack with that Axe Grinder into Mika. I think the thought process from Night of Light there is attacking Eldgrim gives you more Wannick efficiency in the future because it's easier to put wounds on Eldgrim now, and then the Wannick wounds will go on a figure that is harder to wound later. But I don't love giving the unique figures more move in the short term. I just work here, yes, and our opponent moves. Okay, cool. Thank you. I appreciate it. So I did mark that setting. Again, if I remember right, those preferences don't take effect until I close and reopen it. So it won't help us for this stream, but hopefully it does help us for future streams. All right, let's see. Flyboys. Yeah, those on Flyboys. And it looks like we got one Axe Grinder there. Yep. Oh, this one's on Wormlings. Okay. They're not common squad figures, though. They're unique squad figures. So we do get our 2 defense. Sadness. Yeah. And then engage that one. Yeah, engaging them makes perfect sense here. So you're engaging them with Wormlings to prevent them from being able to get to Axe Grinders. Oh, 3 out of 3 skulls. My God. Some of them work right away. Interesting. I didn't know that. I think the only one I tried to set last year was about like undocking stuff, so that I had the box here on the left undocked. I think that's the only one I remember like actively messing around with. But it's been almost a year, so I could have easily had some others in there too. Hey, Rogue. Sure, we got another teammate in here. Yay. Yeah. If you're just checking in now, nothing this game has gone the way of sponsored. Yeah. So that's alas. It's unfortunate. But welcome in anyways. Glad to see you here. Glad to have you. Glad to have you. Let's see. We have one Flyboy left. That Flyboy is up and surrounded by Axe Grinders. Oh, nice. That Flyboy managed to completely whiff on attack last turn as well. And the Flyboy is dead. Cool. So it's just Mika. Just Mika against the world with Wannick. And, oh, sorry, I forgot Thorgrim. I forgot Thorgrim was out there. Thorgrim's going on Mika too. Great. Great. I'll tell you what, OG, I'll make you a deal. If Mika wins this game, it should be the only figure in the builder tomorrow. If Mika wins this game, every figure except for her is getting hidden in the builder tomorrow, and it's just Mika. That's it. I'm telling you, I will do that. I will legit do that if Mika pulls this game out. I'm not worried. All right, so we missed the Axe Grinder and Wannick hits, of course. That's the first wound. Like, it should take Mika more than four more rounds to kill everything. Even if she killed it all. Like, she's going to die to Wannick before she gets there. OG gets a kill. Let's go. We killed another Axe Grinder. Woo! Can we get one squad? That's the new goal. Someone is at Yes Captain. I do not know who that is. If Mika wins this game, it may be the greatest comeback of all time. If Mika wins this game, it probably is the greatest comeback of all time. At least statistically. This is impossible. So, yeah. All right, so Mika's moving towards Wanik. Oh, well, she was briefly. She kind of has to move towards... So her options here are to move into the middle, take low ground, and attack the red Wormling up, or move towards Wanik. I think moving towards Wanik is correct. You just have to contest Wanik. You lose to Wanik, no matter what here. And not giving someone height is great. I think I would have stayed next to jungle just to give some extra defense against the red Wormlings. This is on red. Okay, so a blue Wormling moves up, and then the red comes in and engages Mika. That makes sense. I guess this, yeah, that's true. The jungle didn't matter as much then. I was thinking I wanted the jungle for reds, but the reds are incentivized to engage anyways because they want to force Mika to take LEAs in order to get to Wanik. So, yeah, never mind. I'm wrong. Yeah, and Mika needed to be there in order to get height on the guy on... Oh, interesting. Okay, so this is effectively the same thing, where it still forces Mika to take the LEA to get height on the Wanik guy. Yeah, they accomplish the same thing as engaging, which I guess then is now an argument for being next to jungle, but you really need to be able to get up to height on the Wanik guy because you don't want to be giving up height. I think we won initiative this round. Yeah, this is the 2. That was this is the second 2. Okay. Oh, wait, no, that didn't force the LEA. Wait, the red backed up and didn't force an LEA. That red Wormling was down a spot initially. Yeah, I don't quite understand that. I thought that red Wormling, when it was down a spot before, it was going to actually block that, but backed up to not block it. I don't love that. If I'm Nightlight, I think that the other spot was better. I think the engagement was better. I guess you were trying to prevent Mika from getting up to max height there. I get it. I don't know. I think the other one was slightly better. Let's see, battlements are annoying for Shadow. Yes, very true. There's a lot of spots on this map that you can't place a Shadow tile because it does not fit normally because the battlements are in the way. So Nightlight gets 1 attack, which misses, but Wanik does its job, which is what you would expect. So Mika now has 2 wounds. And she can't even put... Oh, she can't put a Shadow tile on height next to Wanik. Oh, God, that's brutal. That is so brutal. Let's see, how many Axe Grinders do you have? 4. Probably, at least the 1 and the 2 on Axe Grinders here. I might do 1, 2 on Axe Grinders, X on Axe Grinders with a 3 on blues, just in case Mika kills a bunch of them. Oh, nope. We're just coming in with the Wormlings. Okay. I mean, sure. Why not? Whatever. It doesn't matter. Can Mika camp on Wanik with his Shadow? This is a good question. I'm actually not 100% sure. I think you can, but I'm not. Oh, lordy. Oh, wait, what? Oh, that was... Oh, we won initiative. Never mind. We got an Axe Grinder. Let's go. I thought that was... Somehow I thought that was on Mika. I can't read, clearly. And then Nightlight rolls all the shields on defense. Well, this is the beginning of it. This is I may have to stay up all night to figure out how to take all those other figures off of .org. Okay, we blocked... This is the beginning. If Mika actually pulls this off, like, I'm going to be in utter disbelief. Like, it can't happen, right? Like, it can't happen. There's only 3 Axe Grinders left now. We'd have rather lost initiative to be able to contest Wanik. We probably get a blue here. No, the blue blocks the 3. Oh, that's brutal. That is brutal. That is brutal. Hey, Mike. You can't place it. Okay, cool. Good to know. So, there we go. Cannot place it on Winnick. Did Mika block those? Holy Lord, and then killed one. How are we in... How is this... how is this game not over? Lava Crab Shade. I'm always a fan of Lava Crab Shade. Let's throw all the shade we can at Lava Crabs. I don't know what that D20 roll was. A 1 on Wannick would actually get us in this game somehow. 3 on Wannick does the wound. So what are we up against here right now? A 2-life Mika against 4 Wormlings and 5 Wormlings and 3 Axe Grinders. I think I like 1 X on Axe Grinders, 2, 3 on Wormlings here. Where you bring that Wormling up off of Wannick to engage Mika. Max, how is Mika rolling so much defense? Oh, she did roll 6 dice there. I don't... Oh, Thorgrim. Thorgrim. Right. Thorgrim's Spirit is on Mika. That's why it's at 6 defense. So Thorgrim plus Shadow to go from 4 to 5 to 6. Night of Light misses the... We just have it all... Left it all on Wormlings. Missed the first attack, and now a red's going to come in for a 3v6. Which we blocked the 3v6. We get another kill here. We might still need one more Wannick one. We might still need a Wannick one, but it's like not impossible. We can block that. That's very blockable. I just work here. The Meek Thorgrim's winning the game. Look, I don't care who wins the game. If we win the game, I'm freaking thrilled. We block that. Holy Lord. Who won initiative this round? OG was done with the 2. This is... Oh, so we lost initiative. Yeah, we lost initiative. That's actually great. Well, losing initiative is fantastic for us here. Kills the red Wormling. 3's on the Axe Grinders. Interesting. I still don't know what that D20 roll is going on. Yeah, no, this board state is somehow not impossible. It's still not good, but somehow it's not impossible. And it was actually impossible. Like, it was like impossible at the end of round 1. And then even more impossible at the end of round 3. Okay, so Tuck. Oh, that's what we've been rolling for. Tuck. I forgot Tuck was in the army. Right, I'm stupid. I completely forgot that Tuck was in Night of Light's army. So all those D20 rolls were for Tuck to drop. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I completely forgot he was in the build. And he shows up. This is good positioning from Night of Light here. So it's going to force Mika to take 3 LEAs if she wants to go get to the Wannick boy. Blocked. Okay. I don't think you take the 3 LEAs to go get to Wannick. I don't think you take the 3 LEAs to get to Wannick. I think you stay here and attack the Axe Grinder that's... Well, either of the Axe Grinders, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I don't think you take the LEAs. I don't see the point. We did? 3 LEAs? Why is it just 2 LEAs? Isn't it 3 LEAs? The 2 Axe Grinders and then the red Wormling. How do we get there without walking around the red Wormling? Mike, are you still here? Is that the right number of LEAs? Oh, I'm stupid. No, the 1 Axe Grinder didn't. Never mind. You didn't have to take it for the 1 Axe Grinder. So the Axe Grinder that's on height now, we never actually left engagement with. Yeah, so it's the far... Yeah. Sorry, thank you. I just work here. I just realized the same thing. Yeah. Oh, Mike also. Yeah, sorry, Mike. Yeah, sorry. I my bad. That was entirely. I thought we had to. I thought we had to walk all the way around, like 2 down to the left, and then back up to the middle. But yeah, no, Mika can get over the rampart. I'm silly. I'm a silly boy. Yes, I agree. Blame me. Blame me. That is correct. You should blame me. It is entirely my fault. I was trying to get my teammate to lose the game. I'm a bad teammate. Okay, so what's the play here? Win initiative and pray? Yeah, I know, Mike. I'm sorry. You're back. I'm sorry. I sent you on a fool's errand. I missaw it. I don't know how Vassal works, man. I can't see this shit. I should be able to see this shit. Well, she shouldn't trusting me. Maybe you trust me with a snake. Knight of Light rolls a 1 on Wannick. What's the OG's D20 roll for? Oh, he didn't set his order markers. He just rolled a D20 because they're all Mika. Okay, well, we're not taking the LEA anymore. We're staying on that one shadow spot. 3 is a good number. We got another one. Okay, Tuck Dwarves Red. 1 life Mika versus the world? I mean, she's got to have to survive this for... Oh! Mika! 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 Wow. So the problem is Tuck just goes to Wannick and we lose because of Wannick. I think Mika actually had to pivot 1 spot there. Yeah, Mika needed to move to Wannick even without the shadow tile last turn to prevent this. Because we're not going to be able to kill Tuck in 1 turn, probably. Like, if you don't 1 turn kill Tuck now, we lose to Wannick. So we did 1 wounded Tuck, but if Tuck doesn't roll a 1, we lose the game. 1 on Tuck? We also need the red to miss, which is funny. Yeah, bring up that blue. That makes sense. Whiffing this 7 defense would be funnier than losing to Wannick. All right. Yep, lose on Wannick. GG's. Good job, Knight of Light. I mean, the fact that this somehow got almost close was, like, absurd, frankly. Knight of Light played this game way better. This was Knight of Light's game all the way. Mika almost pulled off a miracle. Oh, true, Mike. Yeah, he could have grabbed Dual Loading and guaranteed it. That's true. So yeah, instead of attacking Mika with that other red, the red on the left side of the map takes Dual Loading, and it's a 100% win condition. Yeah, good call. Even more merit for why Mika had to take Wannick on that order marker 2 before it happened. Staying on that shadow tile just wasn't worth much. You just have to go take it and hope you live there. Alrighty, well, we fall to 0-1 in week 1, and we will be back on Thursday with, I think, 3 more games from this week. We're in a deficit. We're going to have to try and pull that out. But congrats to Knight of Light and his team here. Plinky played this game really well. And that's it. Interesting first Vassal streaming experience. Hopefully I get a little bit better at that moving forward. And I'm going to go ahead and kill the broadcast.